All right, what's going on, everyone? It's Sean from Barbell Built Body, and today we're talking about lat activation during the lat pull down exercise. What grip and what grip width is best. Now, I got all the research that I went through, dug through, is posted below. If you want to read any of the full studies, you can pull them up. So citations are below. Now, let's first start off by saying that there is zero long-term studies with regards to how grip width affects hypertrophy of the lats. Now, if you know of one or have seen one, please send it to me. I'd love to read it because I was unable to find any. All the research below is simply done on EMG, so electrical activity of the muscle during a lat pull down, which means anything you've heard about growing the muscle and like a wide grip for a wide back is purely anecdote, and there is no scientific evidence for that. Now, what I will say is the summary of all the studies below, what we have is that wide grip to maximally activate the lats is shoulder width apart or further with a pronated or overhand grip, and you want to pull down to the chest. Now, the different variations do slightly activate some of the other muscles, like the posterior deltoid, biceps brachii, rhomboids, traps, slightly differently, but we're looking at specifically the lat muscle. So, with that said, to maximally activate the lats, shoulder width or wider, grip, overhand, and pull to the chest. Now, pulling behind the head, so doing some of these, does similarly activate the lats as pulling to the chest, grip width, but as some of the articles note, it's an absolute trash exercise because it puts the shoulder in a bad position. It doesn't activate the lats any better than pulling to the chest, and you're working to a range of motion that you're never going to use in life or any sport-specific movement. You're never pulling back here behind your head. So with that said, skip the behind the head pull downs and focus on that overhand wider than shoulder width. Now, for variation, like I said, because the activation levels of different musculature, it's good to use variations of wider grip, especially the further wider you go, the more of an adduction exercise at the shoulder you get, versus the closer you get, the more of a shoulder extension. So, both good variations, but to maximally activate the lats during that exercise, shoulder width or wider, overhand or pronated grip. Now, long term, so my recommendation, like I said, because of the slightly different muscle activation during the different variations, my recommendation is I always like when I do pull-ups, I don't do lat pull-downs specifically, I do pull-ups. I'm wider than shoulder. Usually I'm probably about 1.5 to 2 times shoulder width. So somewhere up here, overhand for my main working sets. If I decide to do variations, I usually go supinated or underhand grip right about shoulder width. And that's getting the shoulder extension. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Drop them in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video. And follow me on Instagram, Simple Fitness by Sean. And also, if you have any questions, you can also email me at simplefitnessbysean@gmail.com. So grow your lats. Don't be too focused and be hyper-focused on going super wide because lat activation is happening over a wide range of motion.